My name is Scott Moore and you're watching Whack Outdoors. We have traveled to Lancaster Archery in Lancaster, Pennsylvania to attend a shooting clinic put on by Rod Jenkins and Jimmy Blackman. And the name of their clinic is Building Your Shop from the Ground Up. And I'm here with my good friend John Wert of Lancaster. John, it's good to be here with you. And John takes care of the Tradtech end of things, and that's the part that I'm most interested in. And we're real excited about the new products that Lancaster is bringing out this year in their Tradtech line. And I asked John if he'd just take a minute and kind of tell us what they had going on.
Happy to, Scott, and thank you. Beautiful day in Lancaster. A special day for the Tradtech side of Lancaster Archery, having Rod and Jimmy here, and 25 accomplished traditional archers who are working on building their skill set and shooting a bow better. It's really fun to be a part of it. It's really fun to see people learning and interacting and growing archery. So it's great to have you here, and it's great to have the whole group here.
Absolutely.
It's an exciting year for Tradtech. For me, a lot has changed, and what to me it's a regeneration or a second generation of a lot of what we've done with Tradtech. It's been almost 10 years now since it was started, and we've had great success. And mainly when I think about Tradtech and what our goal is, it's traditional archery, barebow archery, archery in its simplest form. And what we try to do is we try to make it both affordable, approachable, people can get their hands on it. But we also like to bring what's new in archery, one peak of limb technology and performance, and bring it to the traditional archers. So there's a lot of Olympic and tournament archers who get to use this type of technology, and what we try to do is bring that, new design and new materials and build them into modern traditional hunting style bows that traditional archers can use.
Absolutely, and I'm going to point out for the viewers that John does a fantastic job with Lancaster Archery and Tradtech of bringing the latest technology to the hunting community in a very affordable manner. And a lot of times we have the mindset that as bow hunters we're segregated from tournament archers, but the finest of what tournament archery has to offer in technology and performance in equipment, why not bring that out into the field, into our hunting situations, to ensure that we have the best chance of making that shot of a lifetime an accurate shot and a good outcome.
That's our goal, and that's what we think we strive for. And if we can do that, we think we've been successful. What I'm holding and what you're holding are three of the newest items for just this year for Tradtech Archery. This is the Tradtech Trident Riser. The Trident is all wood constructed riser. It's a solid laminate riser, and it comes in three lengths. This is the 17-inch version. It's available in a 19-inch version and a 21-inch version. All Tradtech risers and limbs are modular or interchangeable. So my 17-inch riser with this set of medium limbs, we can put a set of short limbs or long limbs. We can put Tradtech limbs on this riser. We can put limbs from other companies on this riser too. So there's a lot of mixing and matching. This is a set of limbs that's one of the most easily afforded limbs for a bow hunter. These are going to be between $100 and $200. ILF limbs like these and recurve limbs can be $400, $500, $600 too. But this is an absolutely great set of limbs, perfectly designed set of limbs for a bow hunter. It's a glass limb with maple cores. They're quiet, they're really fast for the price, and glass limbs are always more durable than any other type of limb.
Correct. And for the viewers that can't see these up close right now, I will tell you that the fit and finish on this product is absolutely comparable to a custom bow currently.
Thank you, Scott. The Trident Riser is brand new for this year, and it's our entry, or it's our most affordable level bow. 17, 19, and 21. This set of limbs is the Black Max Limbs 2.0. So the Black Max Limbs we've had for 7 years, and this is the next generation. We've recently partnered with Win and Win on our recurve limbs, and they're building some of the most finely finished limbs that we have ever had. They're also building for us this riser, and this
I'm going to interrupt you.
Okay.
Guys, I'm so excited about this riser. I don't know what I'm going to do without one. And I'm going to let John give you the details, but I just want you to know I've been shooting this riser all afternoon, and I'm just stating right now, hands down, this is my next hunting weapon that I'm holding, and I just can't be more excited about it.
I'm excited about it too, and it's a fully carbon fiber riser. If you followed Win and Win and their tournament archery equipment, Win and Win has really taken the carbon riser and perfected it. The Win and Win risers are winning Olympic and international tournaments, and some of the best equipment in the world. And many other recurve bow companies are still building fantastic aluminum risers, and we have been very successful with our Tradtech Titans, which are aluminum risers. And I've hunted with the Titans for 5 straight years now, and I can't hardly put them down. But what I believe is, and what I think is the next step for traditional archers and modern traditional archery equipment, is carbon risers. Carbon risers are quieter. Carbon risers are warmer, meaning they're not going to carry the ambient temperature. They're more insulated, so it's going to be a warmer feel in your hand. And that feel and the quietness and the types of shapes they can be manufactured in makes this what we think at Tradtech is a really exciting next step in modern traditional archery gear. And this riser is you've seen it before in a Win and Win version, and we've partnered with Win and Win to build our limbs and to build these carbon risers, and we're going to continue to work on carbon risers. So you're going to be excited about this Lobo riser this year, but we're going to continue to grow this line and innovate carbon risers, and we think it's the next step forward. And when you get to shoot one of these, the feel in your hand at the finish of the shot, the quietness, the ability to put different grips on the riser to give you that feel that you like, if you like a high wrist or a low wrist. All of this combined with what's existed with ILF limbs and risers for years is tunability. So we have lateral limb adjustment that allows us to get a string to line up perfectly in the center of the bow. We have limb bolts that are adjustable, which allows you to increase and decrease the bow's weight and to change the tiller. So archers who shoot split finger or 3 under, we can perfectly tune the bow to how they grip the string. If you're trying to tune a set of hunting arrows and your arrows are showing just slightly weak, you can back off your limb bolts a little bit, lightening the weight by a pound. Take it from 48 pounds down to 46 or 47 pounds, and that helps us to get perfect arrow tune.
And I will say that John helped me get into the ILF realm about 2 years ago now. And the tunability of that system and the ability to interchange components and the amount of adjustment that you have is just phenomenal. And it even allows you to shoot a wider range of arrows with the same riser and the same limbs. And once you get accustomed to working the system, it's hard to beat.
Right. I've been shooting traditional bows my adult life, so I know archery, but I also know traditional archers. And a lot of them are apprehensive when we start talking about tuning and tiller and adjustability. And I know a lot of archers didn't start shooting traditional bows to have to want to deal with modern technology. So one of the great aesthetics of traditional archery is its simplicity. So when I first introduced these bows to many traditional archers who are used to typical longbows or 3-piece takedowns.
And I'm one of them. Being honest, guys, I'm one of them.
Many are apprehensive at first.
Right.
The process is very simple, and the bows are very quiet.
Absolutely.
And those are the first two questions I get. Is the bow going to be loud, and is it going to be complicated, or is it going to be unreliable? So people don't want to be worrying that they need to carry a set of hex wrenches in their pocket
Right.
to go bow hunting. They want to have a bow stringer, their bow, a handful of broadheads, and go bow hunting.
Right.
You don't need to carry tools with these. They're as reliable as any bow. Once you understand the dynamics of tuning for tiller and tuning for weight, it's very simple. I rarely, during a hunting season, will ever change the position of my limb bolts or anything like that. It stays exactly where I put it, and it also shoots very quiet.
He is absolutely correct. Guys, I got some good footage that I'm sitting on. I'll keep it close to the vest. But I've hunted with the Titan II aluminum riser now for 2 years, and we've shot a bunch of game with them. And they're dependable, they're quiet, they're rugged. And you know, our motto at Whack Outdoors is tough built gear for when failure is not an option. And I can assure you that Tradtech falls into that category. You'll be seeing more about this later. I'll get into a lot more detail about these risers. I want you to watch for a good product review on my blog at Whack Outdoors. Plan on spending some more time with John and Jimmy Blackman and Rod Jenkins through the rest of this weekend, and I'll come back with a full report. John, I can't thank you enough. You've been a godsend to me. You've helped tremendously, and I just can't say enough about you, Tradtech, and Lancaster Archery. The amount of effort that you folks go into to perpetuate the sport of archery. Fantastic ambassadors of the sport, and just proud to be associated with you.
Thanks, Scott.
All right, thanks a lot. Guys, we'll talk to you later.